Yo, welcome back to the channel, man. Look. You know, a lot of people these days is just way different values people have these days than when I was, coming up. Like when I was coming up, nobody was going on vacation. I'm gonna keep it a buck. And mind you, I'm always talking from a Brooklyn perspective, okay? Brooklyn, New York perspective, okay? But born and raised, right? Vacations wasn't a thing. People trying to pay their cheap rent back in the days. Rent was cheap once upon a time in Brooklyn. People needed assistance and still couldn't pay their rent. So, or just barely paying their rent. So I come from that time, okay? And like 30 years later, everybody gets tired. They feel like they need a vacation. And it's all good for some people. But others, which is most of y'all, should not be on vacation. Really shouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I understand we all value different things in life. So experiences could be your thing, and vacations is number one on your list. But not many people fall under that category. But they would like to consider themselves in that category, a person who needs a vacation. But look, I never could see, and mind you, I always could afford to go on a vacation, for the most part, right? But this is what goes through my mind. First of all, right now, I'm on vacation. As you can see, there's merchandise in the car from Home Depot. Because on my weeks off, a lot of times I use those times to improve, to use it as a time to make improvements on a project that I have, that's gonna take a little time. So I like to take a week and, try to bust out the most of those projects I need to do, Now, a lot of y'all feel the need to go on vacations. And I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't see myself wanting to spend $1,500, right? On a vacation. And knowing I got $1,500 worth of stuff I could buy for my crib, for renovating, maybe a new mattress, sheets, like just to make my house, just to make my place look nicer. Which I'm there 24/7, 365 days of the year. You know what I'm saying? So I can't see myself spending $1,500 to stay somewhere for a week or a weekend and have to come back to a house that's not in order. or that got projects that I need to do, or maintenance on my car that I need to fix, or, you know, sneakers and clothes I might want to buy. I just can't, or food, you know, when I want to eat food, I got a little extra money, I could buy the food that I want instead of eating, you know, whatever, just treat myself to decent food. Like, you know, the point is, where I'm at 365 days of the year, I'd rather make that a more comfortable place than to go away for a week somewhere and, you know, live in lavish, but then come back and got a whole bunch of unfinished business, you know? So I'm just that type of person, you know what I mean? I'm gonna think like that. Like, don't get me wrong, if I had somebody in my life that was stressing vacations and I thought, you know, we need to go on vacations and stuff like that, or just if I really feel like I need a vacation, I'll go. Don't get me wrong. Or if I want to go see a new place, you know what I'm saying? Because it's about experiences in life, you know what I'm saying? And it's never the perfect time. It's never the perfect time. So you really just got to do things. But at the same time, you got to have a good discernment, man, on when is the right time, man. Because, listen, if you know something could pop up and you ain't got it, you know, and you going on vacations, that's not really the move, man. When something could pop up and stress you out, and that $1,500 you used on a vacation could have went towards something productive, or just, you know, could have been sitting in your bank account for a time like when you really need it and you don't got it, that's when you know you're going on vacations and you don't deserve to be going on vacations. And let me tell you, a lot of people don't need to be on vacations, man. A lot of y'all that's on vacations, that's thinking like, yo, I'm young, I'm this, I'm that. Years go by quick, man. And the time is gonna take you to save that $1,500 or to pay back that $1,500 on your credit card, you know, is gonna really take away from your lifestyle in the long run. And while it seems like a good idea, you're gonna be paying for it for a way longer time than you need to be paying for it. You know what I'm saying? So I advise people, man, stop with the nonsense thinking y'all deserve vacations, man, and y'all just working 40 hours a week, man. Keeping it a buck. Y'all working 40 hours a week and y'all think y'all deserve a vacation, man. Y'all working 60 hours a week and y'all think y'all on a vacation. And y'all got one job. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't deserve a vacation, man. You're lazy. You know what I'm saying? We need to be building our futures. You know what I mean? Getting everything in order so that when you do these things, it ain't no sweat. It ain't extra stress when you stress relieving when you go in and you come back with extra stress. Or this pop up and that pop up and you tight because you went on a vacation. Nah, you can't be like that. Put priorities in order, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man.